Hello and welcome back. Right, we have, I'm going to show this bit on camera because the rest of this session is likely to be, it's very dark. Again, 9 o'clock on a January morning. It is a typical January morning, it really is. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of this session obviously spent literally, I'm going to have to, this time I'm going to do the milk and that, I'm going to show that because it's the more human part of this. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of map hopping as well because I am literally going to, in fact, whilst we are down that end, let's just start those. I can't remember if they're filled or whether I left them there. Yeah, I did. I left them actually in ready to do. So this is going to be a bit of a juggle, it really is. So, actually, do you know something? That is true. Lights. Yeah, it is. Let's get the animals done because that we can do on camera. We really can. Whereas that's not, well, you can, but let's have a look how much. Yeah, that's done. Right, smashing. Now then, lorry. Nah, of course both lorries are in play, aren't they? This is true. It really is. Well, we've got one just up there. But is it the one? Both of my lorries have got rear hitches. Both. So it doesn't matter which one I choose, I can still drag that around. Let's grab that and let's get the animals done. Yeah, this session is, again, as I said, it literally is going to be us. May as well take this with us, haven't we? Lease down. I've got to be so careful where. That's it, the fence is there. Yeah, I do apologise for this. There's absolutely nothing I can do. It is January, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and it is set very, very dingy because the sky is full. I mean absolutely full of, snow. It is. And that I cannot do anything about. Oh dear, that was a bit of a, that was not very good. It wasn't. It's very bad. Right, so we want to grab the one with the lorry and then we want to grab the other one. We'll see if how this is going to work. This has got quite a reasonable empty rate. It has. I did it on Attingham, used it first on Attingham, put it in the other day, and although at the time I didn't, but in editing when I checked, it really was. And the price of these are absolutely phenomenal. They are. So there's not much not to like. Right, why are we going away from the milk up here? That's because I'm talking, it is. Yeah, so, I thought it's ROMBOZ's turn. I've done quite a few on Attingham. I did sessions that ended up being split because they were so long. So and even Stone Valley, done quite a few this week. It's lovely to actually get so many sessions in on the Let's Plays and make such progress, whereas obviously before I was struggling in the last few weeks when the Let's Plays were getting big. With I've got Greenwich Valley in my head now, Greenlands, Hobos Hollow. Oh dear, right. Yes, they fill rather quickly as well. Now how much milk have we got? Oh, lots and lots, which is rather good because we have actually got quite a few of these dairies now. Now, can I remember where to do this? I think it's this side closest, if I remember rightly. Now let's see how we can, so if I remember rightly, this is the cheaty one. Now then, are these ones where you've got to let go of the one to actually get the fill trigger? I'm not sure. Let's try dropping it. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's one thing I really do hate, because if you look at the connector on this, it's at the side. So I don't know why, you grabbing that would stop that. Oh, okay. Oh well, it is what it is. That's the game mechanics, that's the game mechanics. Yeah, it's not... I'm trying to think, is this as fast as... Because to me, obviously, the 82 Studios ones and the Mantrid ones are both super duper. This does seem a little, yeah. You see, I wasn't concentrating on it, and it seemed to be quite fast, but now that doesn't seem so fast. Right, start overloading. Now, does that mean overloading? It means that's a pain. Now, I don't really want to fall down that hill. Right, okay. Ah, so that is emptying. Yeah, it is. Oh, is it? Was it transferring? Yeah, I think we're transferring from one to another, aren't we? It's a typical. Right, so let's let the back one go. Let's take this down to the bottom and then let's come back for that. This is why I don't really see the point. I don't see the point when you've got these. Well, I suppose yeah. I suppose there is a bit of a point, isn't there? Really, you've got to let. But it's faffy. It is. I think I'd sooner have two vehicles than faff around, dropping one, picking one up. And now, obviously, there is a time and a place. But when you've got the money, then I don't see there's a point. It seems sort of very. Wow, it's nice and easy to pull though, mind you. Yeah, this is a powerful beast. Right, let's grab that other one. Yes, Stone Valley's coming on a treat, it really is. The start from scratch really is coming on a treat. Attingham is on fire. Ah, it did empty then, actually. So that's fine. Right, let's go and fill again. I just, as I say, I don't see the point in doing them both, really, if I'm honest. But I suppose there is a bit of a point in so much as you grab and fill them both and then come back one for the other. I suppose there is a bit of an advantage. I do like the colours of these. I think I did them exactly the same on Attingham, actually. I love the red. It's beautiful. Right, okay then. Yeah, let's check everything. I think, if I remember rightly, we did most of the slurry yesterday, but there's obviously the day's slurry. Now then, let's see. Oh, now is this going to try to overload? That's the only trouble when you've got trailers. You know, this type. Always wanting to overload one to another. Ah, okay. That's... Unless, of course, I have actually fully emptied. There's a way to check. Ah, well, that would explain why we can't get any. Right. Why am I doing the milk before feeding my animals? That's what I want to know. That's because I got carried away. Yes, I agree. It's very bad form. In fact, it's so bad that, do you know what? Let's feed the animals. It is true. I got carried away with the nice shiny new toys, that's what it was. Ah, okay. Oh. Ball. It's a ball, isn't it? Now the other one can do that. Right, let's grab the mid then. At least get that out of the way, the yams. Which it is funny, it is a 240, but I always feel it is a little bit underpowered in comparison to, say, a 240 case, or yeah, it does feel a little bit, perhaps it's the extra weight, or I don't know, or perhaps horsepowers vary from one manufacturer to another. It is powerful in some ways, but its ability to go up a hill, but I suppose it is carrying a lot of weight. It is one of the heaviest medium tractors. It's almost as heavy as in fact it is heavier than some heavy tractors. Right, now didn't do a lot in this one, that is true, so let's do some in this one, about half, and then we're going to go and do the top one, which I don't think got a full. Take this to about 20 tons, I think. Yeah, I don't think it's as fast as the H2 Studios, but I do think it's faster than quite a few of the others that are a little bit slower, that yeah, do tick down a lot. So there's the big 100 ton one, that's a little slow, even though it's got a massive capacity. Then there's a 60 tonner, but they're all parts of different packs, and there's still, I think, only the Mantrid and H2 Studios ones that are really, really quick on emptying, which obviously when your job counts on that is important, which is why I tend to stick to the H2 Studios ones, because they get Mantrid's ones beat on price, so, as well as capacity by a little bit, a smidgen. So yeah, what's not to like really when that's the deal, really. Right, so then why are we waiting? Because the yams can. Right, yams. Right, let's get these fed. We shall worry about the slurry and the manure later, because to be honest, yeah, we have got a lot of silage to do, and I suppose it's like anything. It's not like we're going to run out of storage space for the manure when we've got the silage done. The only trouble is, obviously, it starts all over again in April with all of the grass, but got to get the Adjuranti out of the way, haven't I? Yeah, this needs, as I said, really taking up out of the way, because it is a bit of a red herring when you've got something down in an area that really isn't suitable for that. Right, have I cleared enough room? That was a bargain as well, that hook lift back. Right, let's get this filled. This, I think, will struggle a little. I think it did before, didn't it? We're going to need 2. Ooh, that's not. Yeah, let's try to get that a little bit more realistic. It's not quite under properly. Yeah, I have been. I think as a content creator, you go through lots of different parts of your journey. I'm very interested in, obviously, what all of those, the viewers and subscribers, are saying. I am listening and I'm trying to pay attention, but I'm not stressing so much about, yeah, people come and go. Yeah, they do. It's and I wouldn't want people to stay if they're not happy. I really wouldn't. If your style's not for them, then obviously it's not for them. It really is. Alright, let's have a look. Actually, that's not far off. I think that's okay. Straw. Yeah, let's grab a thing of straw. Let's see how much manure there is. Yeah, so I'm trying not to worry so much about things like that, if I'm honest. 51, 52 tons. Right, smashing. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm just enjoying it. I have got to be honest though, I was right. I am feeling a lot better about having the Let's Plays that we've got now, rather than too many Let's Plays that I did have. I am thoroughly enjoying that enormously, and I do feel a little bit more relaxed, which I always think's it does definitely help you in creating. You do have to let's try and avoid that, even though I know I can feel it's not really right. Right, so we want straw. Yeah, it's I do think to be relaxed and just chill, I think you've also got to be comfortable in your own skin and think it is what it is. I'm going to plug in like many content creators do. I'm not going to fold because you get ups and downs or anything like that. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not. My motives are different to obviously a YouTuber that's doing it for the cash. You know, where you're doing it as a job and you've got to. And I think that changes the way you create things. Because you've got to try to go for numbers. I don't have to. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I want it to be. If everybody left, then you think, right, okay, well, obviously I must have been a lousy content creator. It's about time I hung my hat up and tried something else. But if you get comments where people are saying, yeah, I like I like your content, but this could be an improvement, I like that as well. I do, and I'm also trying to learn myself on. Sometimes people don't have to say something. You just get it from what they. When they, well, yeah, the old string farm is my biggest example ever, really. I think that's as close as we need to be. Plenty of slurry. In fact, yeah. Right. Let's go and have a look at the pigs and see how they're doing, though. We are going to need you, aren't we, in a minute? Right, yes. Let's see how everybody's doing. How are Lily and Summer doing? It cost me a fortune. For no gain. Yeah, it's funny, because horses were the most lucrative thing in FS19, especially in before seasons. Seasons made it much more difficult because you couldn't use the milk 0, food 22 out of 33. Yeah, it'll do. That's nothing bad. Yeah, there's pigs 48 out of. Ooh, still not bad. I've not put any straw in, have I? For the manure point. I'm not really worried, if I'm honest. Not truthfully. Yeah, it's not. I mean, don't get me wrong. If the farm were different, I would worry about it. But yeah, we have enough to worry about with worrying about silage. So yeah, as long as I don't, it's not overflown. And the other thing is, yeah, the tasks will change. When we've got all of that millions of tons of silage. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop recording for a few minutes. Although, yeah, let's just have a bit of a catch up. Let me just show you. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a reminder on what silage we've got, just so as you can see the lengths that I have got to do to shift some of this. Yeah, what is my aim for today? We have, that's the one that we did, that's the red one, and that is nearly empty. Then we've got the monster, which is the one closest to the farm, which has got nearly 2 million, and also another million in the making. And then this is the one that's just where we've just gathered that from, and that's got 600 to do, so that's not too bad. We've only got 200, so only 2 more journeys to that one. So I think if I can off camera empty that out and knock the other one down to 1 million, what we're going to try to do is, obviously off camera, I'm going to try to grab probably 500 tons. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably miss the tick ups, if I'm honest. I was very lucky on the last session to catch all of the hourly. I just sort of watched and I thought, oh, I'm getting a bit close to the hour. Shall I do that? Oh, this is not like in the hill. No, this is. I usually do this with a big one. I think I'll do the little runs up the yard and down with this one. It's not quite as powerful, even though it's still 600 horses. It's not really made for carrying this type of weight. Good job this is not the 240 horsepower base one, or this would be struggling somewhat. Right, that is our field. What's left of our sugar beet? Look at those weeds. Gordon Bennett. Proper crops might not grow, but the weeds certainly have. Yeah, we will get a shed built for these as well. Maybe in this very session. I would like to get them undercover to simulate, yeah, I mean looking after my equipment, because we know really it doesn't truthfully matter, but it does. Yeah, if we're trying to play farming simulator, then yes, it does matter. So we're going to send this one over to that, see if the workers are actually... Ooh, I like the lights on that. They're almost like LED ones. Yeah, a bit more white than these. LED white rather than... Right, let's set this one. So this is the one I'm going to use to go backwards and forwards to that one. I'm hopefully going to get that down to 1 million. Obviously I can't... Yeah, 1 million that's in there presently, and that other one I'm going to try to empty. Yeah, now remember, you've made a little exit now. It's going to take me a few sessions to adjust to the fact that I've done that, and I do agree with my reasoning. I think it was a sound idea, actually. Right, so we now need to, including taking that extra post. Now, let's... No, in fact, let's... Yeah, I don't trust the workers. They're terrible. They zigzag and they'll crash into the things. They have got really quite awful. They tend to use a straight line more than anything. Yeah, they do sometimes pathfind okay, but I've got to be honest, if anything, I still swear that they are worse now than they ever were on day one. I think the AI workers were far better at the beginning, he says as he crashes. Well, maybe the AI workers are a little bit better than yourself. Sometimes. Oh dear. Yeah, they don't tend to do that. Right, so anyway, yes, I'm going to stop recording now. You know what we're going to do. We're going to empty that. I'm going to fill the water, and I am going to, yeah, grab hopefully 1 million tons out of that one. Animals are done, so then we're going to like literally shift through, I think. So I am going to see you in a little while. Right, it's, yeah, definitely about time to empty this again. So yeah, I've literally emptied the first one. It's not taking me very long, with having two of them. It's literally moving 216 tons quite quickly. So yeah, let's speed this up for a couple of hours, take this till about dinner to get rid of the hopper. Let's do that one and get the other one. That's ever so close. Right, let's grab that, let's take that. How are we doing in here? Ah, that's okay. Let's knock that down, as long as we've got plenty of room in the hopper. Yeah, I should... Ooh, I have got plenty of room in the hopper, and that didn't actually... Right, let's actually speed that up then, because that's 216 tons just there. Let's take that till 12:30 while you're watching. Done a few loads of water as well. Let's grab that one, and yeah, I'm trying to get this into a bit of a routine. Let's slow that down or the day's going to be over. Right, okay then, yes, I should show you how far we've got in here. There's still, I think it was 1,005, so I've got another 500 tons. Yeah, nearest damn-it, that is true. Let's go and do the water while you're with me for 1 minute. And let's grab the other one. Yeah, I'm trying to angle them differently. So that, yeah, obviously I can only get one in at a time, but usually one empties, one's filling, so it's not, yeah. Pretty much like it was in the videos. I mean, yeah, it was ROMBOZ that really trained me on this, literally. Right, yeah. I'm going to stop recording for another few minutes, and next time I think the hopper will be full again, and this then should be below a mil. I might actually, yeah, try and do my, wow, 2.4 mil. Wow, that is amazing. Sugar, oh no, sugar is working as well. Yeah, it is. So that is part of that pay up, as is the our dairies now. The dairies are stupendous. Right, let's just get this out, get the other one loading. Yeah, so it's quite amazing now. Two of them do make a massive difference, obviously. I mean, when you're dealing hundreds of tons, even millions. I wouldn't say don't take long, but not like, you know, when you're doubling up like this. Yeah, right, so I'm going to stop recording and I'm going to see you shortly. Right, up to 500,000 again, so just literally emptying that out, filling the other one up. You can do it. Oh, I'm not speeding up time, that's why it's not doing anything. Right, let's speed up time and let's overload that, get that out. Take that up till, I should say 3 to process quite a bit, enough to actually, yeah. Let's grab the other one, take that up, take till 3, that'll do nicely. 2 minutes to go. Yeah, by the time I've done this run, we shall see the tick up, and also we'll do another water run while you watch it. Yeah, I'm just doing the circuits. Yeah, it's, I should show you what we're down to now. Just take this one out. Yeah, take the yeah, I'm enjoying myself, and I'm not worried about numbers or any such thing. It is like I said really the other day. Yeah, I'm not really. I wouldn't be worried if only 10 people are watching. If 10 people are getting enjoyment, I'm not earning money from it. I'm not in the partner program or anything like that. I'm just, oh, I need to repair that. It's now gone into the yellow. Yeah, so I'm just having fun. 882. So yeah, we've gone well below the mill. I thought, let's just crack on. Yeah, it should watch that tick up. It's not going to take long now. Yeah, I'm interested to see what that goes up to. Ooh, okay, there we go, 2633. Let's see what we are down. Yeah, right, that's 158. Let's do another load of water. Yeah, this was the Let's Play that actually did decide me that I only ever want one of the Omatanas because of the water storage, truthfully. Yeah, it's not for any other reason than that. Because it's, yeah, 2 million tons of water. We've got 2, 4, 6 million tons, plus obviously any things that actually need water. That's a massive, massive thing, truthfully. So we're down to 700 knots. Right, so yeah, I'm going to do the same as did the other. I know it's going into a bit of darkness, but yeah, we are going to, whoa, yeah, going to literally fill this up again. And then I shall pan back in, and then hopefully we're going to take this down to February morning. Yeah, we're going to repair this, hopefully, I remember, as I pass the repair points. Yeah. In fact, yeah, we'll do that. I like to do that on camera. I know you trust me that I'm not going to cheat, but I'd sooner stay honest, as I was saying, while the cameras are rolling, and don't do things like resets. It does keep me honest, because there is a temptation when you're doing, you think, oh, it's not going to hurt, but you know, well, this one I class as an honest reset, because we know how long it takes to go down to the shop and back, but almost every other Let's Play, there's very little excuse for not. Yeah, even Stone Valley, it's a long way, but yeah, that's what low loaders are for, truthfully. And I know you could say the same on this, it's just that our tasks are all gargantuan, so yeah, I try to have something. How are we doing? Wow, still up 368 already. Gordon Bennett. Right, let's run that one back up then to, I keep on grabbing the Scorpion. Yeah, you can't always see this. It seems to get stuck under the right, repair. That's why you wanted to keep the cameras rolling. It is, it's true. We may as well do also fill up a little. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much fuel there is in that as well. Can you see, if you step out, does it show you? It does? Wow. That is amazing. I've hardly used anything really. Right, repair and repair. Smashing. These do get some hammer though. I can understand why these certainly do need some repair, because these get absolutely smashed. truly do. Now, I'd imagine there's quite a bit of welding and such like would need to be done on these. Look at the silage marks inside. Absolutely phenomenal. Right, yeah, my plan is to empty this. I just thought I'd try to empty it. At least we're on this as much as we can. We can honestly say that we did all work that was ready to be done. I think we'll be touching. Can you imagine what we would be at now if I'd sold the digestate? I do realise as well, it looks like we're doing stupendous, and we are, but we do need another sugar beet harvester for next year, and we also need another sprayer. I'm insisting on. I would like to try one of the others, one of the other really big ones, so that I can compare to see. Yeah, because this is a unique opportunity, really, to do things that you couldn't normally do or afford. So yeah, ROMBOZ does definitely offer that unique chance to try big equipment that you really couldn't normally actually afford to do. So yeah, I like this. No, that's not the one we want. We want this one. How much are we up to? Ooh, 469. Right, let's speed time up. Take it to about 5, because I'd like to try to get another one in, if I'm honest. Let's just watch that go down. It's 4 o'clock. Let's see how that goes down. If we can get below 100 knot. Let's take that to 5. Right. And I do realise, in the last session I said we just, for some reason, I don't know whether I bought something or what, but we did actually top 2 million, and then it went down to just below. But it was only in editing that I actually noticed that it did go up. I may as well keep the cameras on, because literally we are close now to plus which, yeah, I mean, there's got to be an episode for me to show you, so I apologise for the dark, but we're close now to getting this all out of this, and that is, yeah, then we're going to go push time through to February, hopefully just do the animals, and push through to March, the beginning of the new year for us. It would be nice. Right, let's push that through, and let's grab the other one. There are lights on. Right, let's start that filling. Yeah, I'll do the water things, the rest off camera, rather than just keep doing that circuit. I can do a couple more. Mind you, I think I've done enough, to be honest. I'm not going to fill 6 million no matter what I do. It's one of those jobs that we're going to have to do a few times each session, really. Still think we need another big lorry back, probably down for the animals. Still umming and ahhing about the 40 tonners, whether I do keep those or whether we're taking on the tractor down there. Look for one in the sales. It doesn't need to be stupendous, but now then, light. Yeah, so how much are we down to? Let's have a look. 500 and something, yeah, because I say there's another, yeah, nearly. Oh, that is wandering quite badly. Yeah, if I can get us through to the productive time of the year, I'm hoping that, yeah, the Estrellas have got me a little bit. I've not seen any updates for the Estrella. I've obviously been a content creator. You go on almost every day to the model, but I've not seen anything for them. So I am a little bit, yeah, I thought they might receive an update. Right, okay then. Let's get this going. Yeah, we'll take this through till about 7. Ooh. What are you saying about those? Yeah, I you know, one of those things in slow motion where your brain tells you you're going to hit them. I had that then. I knew I was going to hit it. It just couldn't quite steer quick enough. Right, so yeah, we're going to take this through with you watching, and then we're going to sleep through till the morning. And hopefully then we will have actually completely emptied what was ready on this one so far. Yeah, 489. Can we do that? No, I think will be tomorrow, if I'm honest. Yeah, let's have a look what we have. Yeah, 260. Oh, maybe another couple of hundred. That one and this one. I think that will be, yeah, fair road. Yes, if I can get these, what I sort of said last time was the boring stuff, get this all done, then next session we'll actually get some planting done. I'd like to literally tear across with as much equipment as possible, whether we're using the 6 meters or whether using the 20 meters or what. Even if I have to buy another seed hawk. Yeah, that's now that's, yeah. Can I remember the modder's name? BC Bueller. It is BC Bueller. Yeah, is one a modder that our paths have crossed quite a lot, and there was one of his mods that I was not dissing exactly. Now, which one was it? He's done quite a lot, to be honest, but he's one of those modders that's kept on, like I've not noticed him before, but when I looked at his mod, the one that I can't remember what it is now, he's done some brilliant tractors. One that we had on Lone Oak, yeah, one of the massive, really good value ones he's done, and he's done quite a lot of other things, buildings, and I think that's where we had something of his. We've got 2 fantastic American sheds from him. Let's have a look what we have. Yeah, one more 108. I think, yes, he's done quite a few bits and bobs, but there was one thing in particular that I had of his, which is where he came into my radar, but yeah, he's done some cracking mods. Also, I've played around with the Forschritz, the coupling trolley kit, which is, yeah, it is an enigma, or could have been an enigma, one of those sort of things that could have been stupendous, but just has missed the mark on so many levels. Yeah, a real game changer, but unfortunately isn't as it stands right now. It's a shame. Whoever the mod maker is really had what could have been a stupendous mod, because it does 3 jobs, and it's cheap as chips. It really is. So, but yeah, instead of it being stupendous, it's actually awful. Right. Yeah, I think we'll probably have got a couple of, mind you, yeah, we'll have 500 tons. We'll leave it. I think these are the last 2. We'll literally empty these 2, speed time up, because yeah, this is going to be getting on by the time we have to do this. I think this may be, or we might get the other one in if we speed time up to 7, but I think the hopper's going to be nearly, yeah it is, that's going to be 458. We'll grab this one. Yeah, in fact, yeah, let's just do a quick run to the tractor, because we've got time. Have definitely, and let's grab you. You should be getting there now. Take this across and speed time up till 7 o'clock, and then we are going to go and say goodbye to the month of January. How many years have we been on this Let's Play? Of course it's not going to show us the proper amount, is it? No, it's not, but we can look at the age of one of the original large tractors, which should tell us the original Axion is how many months old. No, even this is not going to be right, is it? No, I'm looking in the wrong place. That's true, actually. Oh, no, it does. No, it is. I am right, actually. Yeah, if we look at this, of course, in the right place, not as if we're buying a new one, but the one that's actually, we had originally, the Axion 960, 17 months. No, we've not done this for only 17 months. Something's gone wrong with that. Of course, yeah, we did work on Hobo's Hollow, because I can't remember. Of course, I think I thought we'd imported all the stuff as it was. So I don't know why that's gone wrong. It should have worked in theory. It did on Hobo's Hollow. It was the way it worked perfectly, because you could tell. It told you exactly how old one of the pieces of equipment was. Right, let's have a look. Right, let's speed time up. Well, that's not going to do it properly. And we should leave that. I'm quite happy with Let's switch those lights off. And let's grab the last one. Whoa. Let's take it to 8. Because we're still dumping. Actually, no. Actually, no. It doesn't matter, does it? Being silly. Lights. And put my light on, or we're all totally in the dark. And let's sleep. Wow, we broke 3 million now. Tremendous. Right, I shall see you all in the morning. Ah, yes, you never know. Oh, wow. Right, sleep till 9 o'clock. Definitely 9 o'clock. And we shall see what the day brings. Oh, more snow. Yes. We've got snow topped everything. 3-2. Let's switch my light off. And what of the Jaguar? Is that? We already got the Jaguar. We haven't used the forage. No, we haven't. But you know, that is. I think we're gonna. Yeah, if we got 2 of those. Keeping up with 2 is going to be difficult. Let's go for the biggie. Yep, and pipe we want large and buy for that price. Ah, where did that go? That is a point. Yeah, we will have them delivered to us, but I don't know where that's actually got. Oh, I do. Yeah, let's stick that there. Ah. Yeah, that's true. We do have almost everything delivered here. And, yeah, it's not... I don't find that... Why am I going towards the sleep trigger? I don't find that unbelievable. Oh, wow, we've got... oh, wow. They're amazing already. You don't really need to ever sort of get those. Yeah, it's amazing. 10 metre. No, that is a little on the small side for us, which is a bit of a funny thing to say. Is there enough footage for me to, or do we go down and do... I think we're going to... No, not this one. The Lizard, the Warrior, even. Lights on, because it is still a bit dingy for February. Yeah, I would like to get us through. But I would like to do this properly. Let's see, how much is the... Let's have a look at the production, because that one's going to be up again to... only 236, though. That's not too bad. Yeah, they're nearly all empty now. That's not bad. Yeah. Great. Oh, no, that could be the other one, actually. The one over there. Because they both do about 250 tonnes of whatever. So if there's grass in and hay, it'll do 500 tonnes, which is why it's so stupendous. Right, manure. And feed the animals, but not with this one. Yeah, we'll... keep this filling, because you can fill, can't you, without this, and then we're going to go and do the feeding. Gee, that's in there already. And then we're going to take a full load of slurry. Now, did I leave that? Wow, look at that. That's going to be massive. Right. Now how are you going to get that out? Should be able to get that all in now. Yes, sure, that is true. Not sure how much is in there. Yes, I don't mind using the mucky backs for mucky stuff, because the silage is being processed for energy, so it's not like, yeah, we're feeding it to cows or anything like that. So I think we're going to almost, I think we've completely empty that. Brilliant. Yes, I do like the way it is a little easier, because if this was done the traditional way, that would be quite tough for us. Now, why can I... Why am I stuck? It was a ghost in the machine. The manure that we hit originally that was there was still sort of registering as still being there, when obviously it really wasn't. Right, milk. Let's drop that off. Let's grab the milk and we'll grab the yams, and yeah, we'll start this filling is what my the method to my madness. Right. It's a bit of a tight. Right. We'll also have a look at the cows. I don't think they're ready to give birth just yet, but it's not. Yeah, I would like to see. I don't want to be get caught out, really. Ah, there's the jaguar. Whoa, now that was about as close can be. Really. So, next month is sowing. I would like to do some corn, actually. It being as we've got 2 forage. TMR, right. Let's grab one of the milk. Well, that's our water as well. Ah. Yeah, now we don't want to use all of this. In fact, actually, I would imagine these have all got, if we put about 10 tons in each. Because to be honest, this really isn't enough dairies. It might seem that it is, but they only process roughly about 10 tons each, so that's enough for 3 dairies. And of course they've still got more than enough from yesterday because we put quite a lot in. No, I think I'm putting that into that tanker, but we shall see. Right, okay. That's still a bit severe, isn't it, for going down? Let's go around the precipice. Yeah, we'll leave it here. I think we should park this. Or do we? No, we will. I think this is not a bad place to stop. And then next time, all we'll do is, I think we should speed through till tomorrow morning, if I'm honest. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. Right. TMR. Mind you, also, I would like to take the manure and the slurry. Yeah, we did say that, so let's do what we said we're going to do. Yeah, let your yes mean yes, and your no mean no. It's a good golden rule. Otherwise, yeah, you really are a liar. Yeah, it's integrity, honesty. Yeah. Right, smashing. Let's go down and grab you. Ooh, that's the only thing I hate about January and February. It's the flickering that you get. Right, let's take that back up to the top with us. Now, I would imagine the pigs are going to need feeding as well, so I'm going to grab an Aduranti full of that with this, I think. Ah, that's probably why I did leave the Aduranti. Perhaps. Pig food. Full 40 odd tons of it, I think. Which is the first time they've been fed in absolutely ages. Yes, this is going to hit us hard. It's expensive stuff. Right. Now the yams is in there. Food 302. Water. Yeah, that's not bad. Yes, water. Whoa, will you stop bobbing and weaving. Right, pig food. Now then, where do they... Sure, it's this side, isn't it, where that little hopper is? Yes, I wish I'd have put the underground one. I think there's an underground one that's been released as well. But also, I think those little mouth ones that I originally was on about, I think they would have done. But yeah, there are definitely some underground... Ooh, this is a swivel axe, Mr. Smith. It is. Now that's not actually... Okay. Oh, come on, you can do it. You've had plenty of practice. Please tell me it is here. Oh, right, okay, I yield. Let's switch the interactive zone markers on, because I could have sworn it was there. Oh, it is, but we're missing it. It's literally right in front of that hopper, so it didn't need to be quite so... Yeah. Still, it is a bit hard to... Can we? Oh, not really. I suppose we can... It is a little tight, though. I've got to be honest. Let's put a blob of paint there. Where that is, to be honest. My favourite saying, to be honest. Right, painting. Let's put some of that really nice... Yeah. And let's switch those off. Now then, this is back, isn't it? Ooh, clock that. Now, why is that not... Well, that's a bit odd. Because that's smack on. Okay. Well. Let's try with the tractor. Because that's... very strange, but it was doing weird things to the trailer, so I'm just giving this a chance just to see if it's a... yeah, it's obviously with getting used to the manual attach, obviously with that, things don't work if you've not got your electrics attached, but yeah, this is base game, so really there should be nothing like that affecting things. Now, that's as close as you can get. Why is that showing bales? No, don't force tip it. I don't know why it's not showing, but... Okay, right. Let's tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stick this in the silo. But yeah, we're going to leave that to the lorry. It can look a lot better than I can. Yeah, we do need to feed them. It is true. Don't know what's happening though, why that's not working, but... I'm not being silly, am I? That is... No, I have fed them before there, it is true. And it's definitely in before that Unia thing. That is right, it was the... Yeah, even I know, I can remember what I did do. Right, so we need to be aiming for the silo, which is in quite an awkward spot now. So the water, there's plenty of straw, we've got that 108 tons of manure to take. I think we'll do the slurry tomorrow if I'm honest. Yeah, I don't know this to be a monster session, I really don't. I think we've done quite well. Just below 3 mil. Let's just see if this is... The actual trailer, the mod's crashed or something silly, because this should pop straight away. Yeah, that's a slurry point. Ah. Yeah. It's not... Wow. Okay, so that's a bit of a quandary. Silo's not working either. That makes me wonder more about this. Look, you see it's popping off the hitch. We could force dump it. It's probably time that we bought something like a wheel loader. Just dedicated for down here. We could, if we force tip it just outside on the grounds, it's going to be an awful lot to tip. Then we could use the wheel loader to... So I think we're going to give the shop a ring and ask them to drop us a wheel loader. Right. Let's go for... Even though money's no object, that doesn't mean to say I'm going to be silly. A wheel loader, I'm going to go for the case. Oh, another 980k. That would normally be outside of my... It's got a super duper... I'm happy with Trelleborg. Right, now then, let's grab this super duper, very reasonable as well. This is it still? I think it is. It is still under wheel loader things, but yeah, this is amazing. I've always wanted to try this. This is super duper massive and cheap as 12,500. Yep. We can now see if it will accept that. I hope the animals themselves are not crashed or anything silly. Wow, that is a beast. 31.4 tons. Oh well. It is nice. Oh, I like it, sir. Whoa. No, that's not. No, it's not. Just check to make sure you've not filled this up. No, haven't. 40 tons. Well, something seriously bad is at foot here. I don't know what's, but it's definitely not accepting that. No, let's not start the engine. Alright, well that's it is definitely a bit of a worry, that, but it's one that we haven't got time to find out now. Let's take that massive set of manure and stick that in the BGA. And yeah, we'll grab the slurry tomorrow. With all this fun and games, there's extra work. Yeah, I don't want this to become a monster. I don't. I'd like to get us through till tomorrow morning. The animals are all fed. I'm a little bit worried about the pigs, whether we'd have to... Yeah. I wonder if it's the mod itself's gone wrong. Because I must admit there were a couple of things that had... yeah, the Omatana silo that we've got down there. Now that didn't survive when I did that oh no, it did actually. It wasn't the Matana that went wrong, was it? It was the Bavarian pack silo that went wrong on Hobo's Hollow. That never worked again once it had been magicked in on the mod list, yeah, by transferring the, like we did here, where you transfer all of your things onto the fields. It puts everything exactly where it was. That was the only casualty, the Bavarian silo. Never worked again. It would let stuff out. I don't know whether it's ground level though, whether it's again, I don't know how effective it is for a trigger. Oh, this is as bad actually as the blue one. It's not actually, yeah, this is just as bad actually getting on this hill, so yeah. So all of these other silos seem to work fine, but I think it's down to ground level. But your ground level should be the same if you are on the same map, unless JMGaming changed the ground level. That's the only time it would change things. Because obviously you're telling your thing to go to exactly where it is, but if the level has gone up, as we saw with the BGA, there was massive amounts of, yeah, you could see right under it, because the ground level, the original ground level, was different to the ground level. Right, let's pull you out a little. Yeah, we should probably do 500 tons next session. Get that, all of the silos emptied that need. Also grab the slurry up. We'll take this to March morning, and that is where we're going to leave it. We are. Now I think, has this got a limit of? Oh wow, 500 tons. I don't somehow think we are going to meet that at all. Right, so yes, I want to come out because it might fix the pigs. Because I'm sure we dropped some food in there last time. We're also going to try the 70-ton trailer rather than the, yeah, just to see if we can make it work. But we're definitely on the right trigger point. I do remember being around there. I don't know whether it's perhaps the slurry, big round slurry thing that's mucking around with triggers. It could do. The trigger might be upsetting the other trigger. Right, anyway, yes. Once we did check everything, we did, and let's sleep through till March morning, and we're going to leave it there. We'll do the animals next session. We should get a slight tick up from all of our other productions, but not a lot from the BJ other than that 90 something tons of manure. Well, it should bring something in, but not like 500 tons of silage. To 7. That didn't bring in a lot at all, did it really? That's saying, really. Right, have I got you the lights on? I think I have, haven't I? No, I don't care. Right, last thing, let's check the sails. My favourite speed times. That is where we're going to leave it. Yes, 2.7. So, yeah, we've sold a bit and... Sorry, bought a few items. Do we buy... Yeah, let's buy our third one of these. And... yeah, let's grab one of those. That's going to seriously dent the money, isn't it? So we want the tiger. And the tiger's header. Right, smashing. I would like to also, yeah, in fact, let's do that. I think we can, I think there's space. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see if we've got those sheds that I was talking about, the American ones that BC Bueller made. They're quite reasonable as well. There we go, North American shed pack. Yeah, very reasonable. I like that one. It goes somewhat with our... I think we can get all those. Of course, shop area, yes. Do we stick that? Now, I'd like to put greenhouses on there. I mentioned last session about greenhouses. I think... yeah, we need to remove the shop. Yeah, we're going to do it. I'm not going to faff around. Let's get these moved out the way a little bit and give them a shed right here ready. And not. Well, it doesn't really matter that this is not always going to be the. We also need to plough that, don't we? Sugar beet, root crops. Stick these all over here. I clouded that low loader off camera as well. Right, good smack. Yeah. With the lorry. Right, let's stick all three of these. Yeah, next session we are going to be busy. We're going to feed the animals first, and then we are going to start. Yeah, so I shall have a good think about what we are going to plant. Because to be honest, do you know that? Yeah, that is a point. I did say I would like to do some. We've got the additional straw mod that we have. Also, we've got that manure correction mod as well. That yeah, there's some sort of error, I believe, or it says, whether that's tongue-in-cheek or whether it is telling the truth. I'm not sure. Right, I did like the gold one actually. Now then, I would say, do we have it leaning? I think that's not bad. No, yeah, don't want that. Yeah, let's stick that. So what's that near? Why is it overlapping? I need to see the front. I don't want it too close to the... I think the ground level there's awful. Looking at that, I think that's going to seriously do some nasty ground level. So I think what we're going to do is, even though it's going to cost us, we're going to level it with the top of that, even if it means... Yeah, we've got to... I'm not worried about... Wow, that's expensive. Gordon Bennett. Imagine, no, actually, I was thinking we'd spend 600 grand. I think you'll find that most of that was actually for the the sugar beet harvester. That did scare the life out of me, though, I've got to be honest. Yeah. Oh. That's better. 32.5, it means it's perfectly flat, so that's not bad at all. If we stick that on there, yeah, that's exactly as it should be. But look at the field edge. Right, smashing. Yeah, we also need to soften a little, I think. Yeah, definitely, that's not very nice at all. Wow, it's a little bit close to the mantrids. I thought I was getting a bit close. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's too many objects close, if I'm honest. My favourite saying. Well, let's at least put these in. Oh, wow. Does it only open one door? Oh, wow. I'm not sure we're going to get in there. Ooh. No, it does open two. Fantastic. Right, I think we'll get all three in, if I'm honest. There we go again. Ooh. We will do it. It's just that awful lump. Right, so we've got to get that sorted. I took a screenshot again, pressed the wrong thing, so landscaping, soften. You know what it is, it's the other mod. Yeah, it's the two mods. It doesn't let you do the bit in between because it's already, yeah, it's as good as it gets. So if this doesn't, we're going to be putting them in from the front, which is not, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Might have done enough to just about get that in. Or not. let's try that from the other end then. Let's shut these forever. And let's go and open them from the other side. Why does everything always fight you? What should have been an easy job has ended up being monstrous. Yeah, we have taken a little bit of that field. Not, I mean, it's, yeah, we can take some of it back, but... Right, okay, let's try that. I certainly hope this does, because if not, we're going to have to buy another shed. I think it will. I really do think it was just that level where it's dropping down. Yay! Just. But that's all that matters. Right. Will we get 3 in? Let's start the engine on the other one as well. So 3 sugar beet harvesters. Yeah, we definitely need as well the really big things so that we don't have to worry too much. I think, yeah, we'll wash the big lorries. I think we'll get a 3rd one sometime over this year. And then can we... I think we can get all 3 in, if I'm honest. It's making me laugh at me, my saying, yeah, my favourite saying. Right, it's tight, but we can do it, I think. Yes, treat your equipment with love, because it looks after you. Yeah, I do think that is true as well. 3, ooh, fuel. Yes. We're gonna need to top these up next year. See? Spot on. Could get loads of stuff in there still. And let us shut the doors. Okay. Are you not? Ah, this triggers a little bit. Yeah, no, not temperamental. That's the wrong way to put it. Anyway, we're back down to 2 million. Also want to buy. Should we get that done now? I think we will. The other sprayer, so that everything is ready to rock and roll. We've got all that to digestate. To oh, I've done that thing. I've turned my NVIDIA thing on. Right, that's set back. So we now need to. We're going to go under 2 million now. So we want a slurry tank, and we're going to go for one of the biggies, but not the Samson this time. No. 275. Garant 350. 32. That's not a lot in it for that extra, is there really? Mind you, it's only, yeah, it's not that much extra. Do ports, well, that's small, isn't it? Right, we're going to grab a big 95 for 18. Grant 16. That's 20. That's 13, that's 239. Okay, let's go for the Quran then. Yes. Oh, that's cheap. Let's grab the biggie again. Yeah, the... will that take the Samson? Let's lease it. We're going to try it. I think that way, if it doesn't. So we've we've bought quite a lot of equipment though. It's not as cut and dry. That's the entire reason, isn't it? Really. As my wife always says, that yeah, the only difference between a man and a boy is the price of his toys. Although, yeah, no, that's true of me. I'm not making a generalisation. I'm just literally saying that, yeah, these have been some rather expensive toys. Right, let's see if that will hook up. It's a bit tight, that is. Yeah, it is, actually. Let's see. No, that's not going to... I know. Yeah. Well, let's make this into a different, yeah, than it would be normally. It's going to say, because we've had quite a few, not boring. I mean, we have done a lot of field work as well, but yeah, it's nice to do things different sometimes. Let's push that. Yeah, so it's actually facing pretty much the right way. Right, that looks alright to me. Yes, it's nice to do some nice thing. I mean, it's always nice to buy new equipment, that's definitely true. And yeah, ROMBOZ, that is one thing I don't even worry about the price of this stuff. I really don't. Just I know, yeah, it's not pretty, but well, that looks fairly good to me. Yeah, so we've got one Garant and one Samson. 236 metres. So stupendous. Got a massive wheel loader. Always wanted to try that one. Now we've got that monster. Really stupendously amazing. Absolutely. A telehandler up here. And that is definitely now that I've literally ripped well below 2 million, we are going to say, yeah, I shall see you next time. I shall get some planting done and some seeding. Yes, so yeah, I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. Any comments, suggestions, please drop me a comment. If you, yeah, I really do really love hearing from you. There's been some fantastic comments made recently. It's nice to hear people commenting. Yeah, please, yeah, it really is nice to hear from you. Ideas or whatever you, yeah. It is our farm. I keep saying that, and I don't just say it. It's not words. I really do mean. If there's anything you'd like to see planted, or that, I'm trying to stick to things that would be planted, but I really don't care if we do corn or whatever we want to put in the ground, because I've got the additional straw mod. We get straw with things. I mean, sunflowers are beastly. The amount of straw you get from those, it's, yeah, absolutely stupendous. So that field of sunflowers we're going to plant over there is going to produce so much straw, it's unbelievable. So I'm not even worried about straw producing things. But yeah, I could waffle for England. So yeah, let me just say, yeah, please, any comments, just drop me a line, and I'll willingly respond and try my best to make it happen. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye for now.